Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Dragon Age Origins. Now, I've played countless hours of this game, so looking forward to seeing how it looks in all its glory at 4K. Now, some people didn't like Dragon Age Inquisition because it kind of deviated from the original story, but I still think it plays and feels like a Dragon Age to me, so I had no issues. They're playing at 3840 by 2160, not going to push to 120Hz this time, and using DirectX 11. There used to be the mantle option, but they've locked that away now, and I'm surprised they haven't replaced this with Vulkan, but it literally is DirectX 11 or nothing anymore. In terms of graphics, everything is completely maxed out at Ultra. HBAO is at full, and one thing I want to focus on is the texture quality. There's a setting above Ultra called Fade Touch, and Fade Touch is actually like one of the highest level quality armor or quality items you can get in a game in terms of equipment, and they've decided to name their actual setting for texture Fade Touched, which is kind of neat in my opinion. Now, 4 times MSAA is completely unnecessary at 4K, but from what I can see, the RTX 3090 should be able to handle it, and let's just push it to the maximum to see what it can do. So just gonna make my way through the opening scenes here with Varrig, Cassandra, and I forgot the mage's name, but just gonna make my way through the opening scenes. Getting over 90 frames per second, which is nice to see. I've actually unlocked the cutscenes as well. They were previously locked at 30 FPS, but they're now playing at 60. So this should be a lot smoother experience. It used to be so annoying when you just go from like over 60 frames all the way down to 30. I need to find my way through this camp now. That way's been destroyed. I wonder if we can just climb over here. That's it. So yeah, we'll just make our way down. Yeah, so depending on what you're doing or where you are, the performance does vary quite a lot. We're going over 100 frames per second now. I like to explore a lot and making sure I don't miss any loot, so I'm just going to just check in this corner just to make sure there isn't anything that I'm missing. As you can see here, there is some stuff, and I got some stuff that will be probably useful for selling at some point. I've got some iron as well. So yeah, it's always good to kind of look around and use the V button to kind of scan the area. All of the loot will kind of show up. So let's go and take out these demons. You can actually play the game as a top-down strategy as well by going into tactical mode, which is useful, but that's not the way I like to play. You can pause the game and have a look around to see which targets you want to prioritize. So I'm gonna go after this guy. Me and Cassandra will take this guy out. So he seems to be the strongest here. Of course, I've got the really basic abilities at the moment. But yeah, I mean, the game does get a lot more advanced as you can kind of strategize or create like formulas for the way your characters fight. But you don't want to be controlling everyone at the same time. So people like Varrig are long range, so you can just place them where you want and take out enemies from range and things like that. So there's a lot of strategy involved if you choose to imply it. Just want to have a look around for some loot. Just want to make sure we're not missing out on anything. Doesn't seem to be anything around here. Let's keep it moving. Just want to make sure there's nothing that I've missed. Okay, I've got more hostiles on the way. So I've took a little bit of damage, so I'm just going to take this health potion. I'm looking forward to whatever they do with the Dragon Age series. Hopefully they bring out something, even a remaster of number 1, or remake actually would be amazing. Because I thought the first one had just an amazing story. The soundtrack was amazing, and Yeah, that would really go down well with me if they were to make a remake, all updated, tessellation, all of the new features. Yeah, that would go down nicely with the Dragon Age community. Okay, where do I go now? Some iron here that I can take. When you're playing at 4K, even though I've put the cursor to so I'll change the view. Even though I put the cursor to maximum, it still looks pretty small, which is annoying. Sometimes you're looking around for it and you can't see it. But anyway, it seems the goal is this way, so there must be another route I can take.
From the free marches. Oh, the accent. I'm from Kirkwall, but you're from further east, maybe?
Very perceptive.
That's quite the ear you have.
I'm all kinds of impressive.
Yeah, so we gotta go this way.
My magic cannot stop your mark from growing further. For your sake, I suggest we hurry.
So, looks like we're gonna have some opposition on the way.
Are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
He's right about that. Alright, let's just deal with these guys. I always try to focus on just the one enemy at a time, even though I'm taking damage. Right, that's all done. How many more have we got? Have a look around. Doesn't seem to be anyone left.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
I think I might pursue Liliana as a love interest this time. I did try to get Cassandra just for the fun of it, and I ain't gonna ruin it for you. Like, there's terms and conditions with that if you want to pursue her.
Another rift.
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Oh, let's just take out these minions. Just gonna make it. Come on, try to focus on one enemy at one time. When the rifts there, these guys are just ridiculously strong. Yeah, I plan to. Okay, so we've broken that now.
The rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra. We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Okay. Supply crate, always grab those to restore all of your items, like your potions and things like that. Acolyte staff, not really going to use that. I'm not a magic, I'm not a mage.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
I want to go through the mountains.
How do you think we should proceed?
Take the mountain path.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Love the way that's all covered in blood from slaying all of these demons. Game looks really good though, I have to say. It's a shame that the cutscenes are locked to 60, but it's better than 30 FPS. Okay, let's proceed. Let's make sure there's nothing behind me. Let's go. We have to go through a dungeon or two. The character development again is what you would expect from a Dragon Age game.
Just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
So yeah, when your characters eventually like are more loyal to you, they unlock more moves and they just fight better. I'm probably gonna need some help with this one, Cassandra. This one's getting a beat down. Alright, let's take these two specters down. Didn't last too long. Alright, nice work. Let's get out of here. Let's try and keep making sure I don't lose out on any loot or anything. Just gonna take everything for now. It's dark as hell in here. I don't know if you can light torches or anything, but let's move on. This isn't obviously not the way. I remember I played this game originally with my RTX, my R9 290 from AMD, and it did a good job. And it had like 4 GB of VRAM, so it played well, but ridiculously noisy and hot. So to come back and play this at 4K at over 100 frames per second for the most part, and my GPU being under 60 degrees and virtually silent, is definitely a much upgraded experience. So I'm definitely happy with how the game is playing. Sorry guys, like I said, I like to loot and grab everything. That's just the way I like to play, so it may seem a bit excessive, but trust me, when you start needing to save up money, it's good to have loads of loot you can just sell off. Make sure there's nothing more that I need. Okay, some more enemies to kill. Let's go. That one's down. That's that tough guy. It's all focus on him. Nice. Okay, I think we cleaned the area. 1 or 2 things to grab. We'll look down here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I try to remain on on course because it's so easy to get turned around in here.
Yes, we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
Alright,
I'm
let's go.
leaving that to the man with the glowing hand.
I know you guys will probably want to see other areas. I might need to come back and do some more gameplay, like when you're able to travel. But for now, at least, this does give you a good indication of how the game will play. It's still as demanding as ever, to be honest. But it's good to do that to weaken everyone, and you can just kill these guys a lot easier. Good job, boys.
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive. Just barely.
Alright, we've still got the rift to deal with. Someone's trying to weaken this again. There's this kind of boss that comes out, but I've already weakened the rift, so it's not going to be too much of a challenge for us. Weaken it again. Nice.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. He insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
We have to get to the breach, and quickly.
To the breach? I don't...
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
So no time for
The
idle
path
chit
ahead
chat.
appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
Alright, let's just make sure there isn't any loot
Down
on.
the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
Always good to scavenge around. So, it does appear that there is at least some better armor that I've picked up. So I've got a Templar helmet. Let's have a look to see what I found. What is this? Mercenary coat. It doesn't really gives you a little bit of better armor rating, I guess, but no, nothing of note. Let's just keep it moving then. This is the way. So did we just come up the ladder? Let's check the map because I don't want to end up going the wrong way. So yeah, we do have to go down the ladder. Just want to make sure. Can be a bit fiddly, the controls sometimes. It's annoying.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
It looks like we're gonna have a big fight down here, that's for sure.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Okay, let's see if there's any loot around here amongst the corpses. Oh, we've got something here. Got a scout helmet. I doubt the scout helmet will be better than what I'm wearing right now. Even performance, looking at that thing, I dipped down to 40 FPS or 39 even. That's the first time I've seen a significant performance hit.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
Okay, looks like the boss fight.
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Alright, people. Let's do this.
Is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
Okay, is this even the way down? I don't know if I've gone the right way, people.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Alright.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is divine Justinian.
Going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Kill him now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Alright, here it comes. The size of that thing. Yeah.
Now!
Cool, let's do this. Just hacking away at this thing, but I don't think we're doing too much.
Wear it down!
I think we have to disrupt the breach to actually even hurt this thing. And then when it's weak, we attack. So now it's now it's vulnerable, so we can actually hit it. Where the hell is it now? Oh, here it is. Come on, attack while we can. It just takes one of my health bars away with one swipe. Keep an eye on your health, this guy. No joke. Right. So now I've got to disrupt the rift again because it's no longer vulnerable. Let's take these guys out first. So they can stop distracting me. Okay. Get the rift again. Where is that big ass demon? There it is. Got half of itself down. And we're actually doing pretty well so far. Keep at it. Yeah, we've got a lot of distraction now. Let's kill these guys that are getting in the way, and I'll go back after the rift. I may need to use a potion or two. Yeah, go back after the rift now. Weak. Let's get it. Now's the time to take it down. This thing is tough. Like in this type of battle, you can see that frame rate is really low. Not low as in like below 60, but considerably lower than normal.
I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Alright.
Don't worry about it, I only...
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Alright, whatever. Anyway, that was an introduction to Dragon Age Inquisition. I think I'll just have a quick walk around the town just so you guys can see what a populated NPC village performance is like. And let's have a quick look. And I think I'll leave it at that as well. I believe I've got some armor I can use. So as you can see, when there's loads of NPCs, doesn't really tank performance in any way. You all speak to Cassandra.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's.
Have you gone completely mad? He should be... Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Let me guess. You need my help.
You have done plenty. Your actions will be taken into account by the new Divine.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
The breach is stable now. What more do you want from me?
We must try again.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This guy's very unlikable.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
Alright, Cassandra, let's do it. Faces are really good on this game.